What's up everybody? Today I'm going to be going over the top 5 study mistakes that I see here on YouTube and people making consistently in college. So if that sounds good, like the video and subscribe for more videos just like this, and let's get into it. So the first mistake I see people making is using the Pomodoro technique for studying, which in itself is not a very bad technique if you're going for working on busy work like answering emails or cleaning your room or something like that, more tedious work that doesn't require as much critical thinking. Whereas when you're working on like college homework or writing an essay or something like that, what you want is to be able to get into your flow state of work so that, you know, time passes a lot faster and you can focus a lot harder on what you're doing and you don't really like notice anything happening around you. The Pomodoro technique actually just kind of inhibits that and doesn't allow you to enter that flow state as easily, and it interrupts you while you're in the flow state because you have to take a 5-minute break every 30 minutes. So I would recommend instead you work for about an hour, or as long as you can, focus and mentally study on something, and then take like a 5 to 10 minute break after that. Typically what I do is I work for about an hour to an hour and a half and then take a 5 to 10 minute break. I go walk around, go to the bathroom, get some water or do whatever, and just take a little break to ease my mind and everything and to stop. Now the next mistake I see a lot of people making is rereading their notes or rewriting their notes. While I am a fan of rewriting my own notes just for fun though, but it is not a very good way to study because it doesn't really help you learn any of the new content. It actually just reinforces what you don't know and what you already do know. What I would recommend is instead writing a quiz or questions based on the notes and information that you don't really understand, or your notes entirely as well, so that you can quiz yourself and then have to actively recall the information on your own. This will help strengthen the connection of information that you have and help you learn more, so that you can retain the information for longer as well. Now the next biggest mistake that I see people making is not challenging yourself enough. A lot of people will just go through like their notes or the homework and studying and just reread the same stuff that they already know, or do the easy questions on their homework for fun or for studying. A lot of people will just reread what they already know or go over the homework questions that they already know and understand, but they won't try to challenge themselves into learning anything new. And they think that they're studying, but they're really not. They're just reinforcing what they don't know. So make sure when you're studying, you focus on the material that you don't know and not just focusing on what you already do know, because it's easier. You should be challenging yourself and having to solve problems proactively. Now another mistake I see people making is studying alone too often. While studying alone is good because that's going to simulate more of a test environment, because most of the time you'll have to take tests alone, it is actually very beneficial for you to work in a study group, because in a study group, you can teach the other people the content that you fully understand, and it strengthens your connection with that content as well as they can help you understand anything that you don't know. And working with a group of friends just makes things more fun. Just make sure you don't get off topic. I even have a full video on how to group study, so make sure you watch that. And the last mistake I see a lot of people making is just not taking notes at all. Now I know I just made a whole video on why I don't take notes in lectures anymore, but that's because I take my pre-lecture notes before lecture, because that helps me prepare for the content and prepare any questions that I have for the lecture. And I can pay attention to the lecture more fully because I already have the notes written down. I don't have to scramble and write down what content I'm gonna miss or anything like that. So I'd highly recommend that you take notes as well, either before lecture, during lecture, or after lecture, so that you can summarize things and form, you know, these questions and quizzes based on them, so you can actively recall the information. And just writing down the information in general helps absorb the information into your brain as well. And that's it. Those are the 5 mistakes that I see tons of people making in college. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit like if you did and subscribe for more videos upcoming in the future. Alright, thanks. Bye.